On
strong.
your knees.
I'll be saving this one.
You're mine! Talon Hurricane! Rip and tear! Here I come!
We got from
Stalagmite! On your knees.
Arctic waterfall. In
Demon
here.
Fang!
I'll be saving this one.
Try harder! Not a chance! Eternal devastation! This isn't looking good! I owe you one! Demon Fang!
Freeze Lancer.
We
Here
did it!
goes.
Eternal
Talon
Hurricane!
Photon Blast.
Dragon Shout!
Thunder Field.
Thanks!
Raging
Try harder!
Hurricane. Brett.
First strike! No escape! Watch this! Raining air pressure! Resonate with the crush! I'm on it! Demon Fang! I'll end you!
We managed to pull through.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
Hi, Hoodle.
Demon Fang! Talon Hurricane! Eagle Fly!
Dance in the wind.
Benediction.
Blow away! Eternal devastation!
Pet. I
Lightning
shall
and
feel
death.
you where you stand.
Thunderblade.
You're mine! Eternal devastation!
On your knees.
Raging Hurricane. In here.
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back.
Demon
I'll
Fang!
trip it up.
Demon Fang!
More with that
Crush Hurricane!
Dance in the wind.
Inferno
Air
Blast freaking does it!
Photon Blast.
Demon
Lightning
Fang!
and death.
Glimmer Dragon!
Thunderblade.
Crush! First strike!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
Discourteous, aren't you?
Not in your dreams.
Can you take it?
Raining Inferno Punch! Eternal devastation!
Tempest Whirl.
Now I'm in the groove.
Tunnel.
This is easy!
Photon Blast. Lightning and
take it?
death.
Demon Fang!
I'm ready.
Demon Fang! First strike!
Thunder Field.
Resonate with the
Raging
Demon Fang!
Hurricane. Sleep now. I'll be saving this one.
Eat this!
Here goes.
Ah! Devastation!
Raging
Rising
Celestial
Wyvern!
Runner.
Begin! Inferno!
Now.
Soaring Light!
Demons Descend.
Flashing Fang!
I'm practically unstoppable. What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will. Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? and it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
No choice!
You
Demon
got
Fang!
company!
Eternal devastation! Dragon Shell!
Yeah?
Raining
Take
Thrust!
that!
Blew away!
Lightning
Smash
Defense!
you!
Thunderblade!
Right! Crush it! Watch it! Demon Fang!
Everlasting
Crush!
darkness. Negative gate.
Blew away!
Elusive deity.
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here.
I'll crush you!
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Strike! Catapult! We did it!
Lightning
Crush!
orb!
Burn!
Catapult! Raging
Soaring
catapult!
Light Spear!
Sleep now. This'll come in handy.
I'm just getting started!
Thunder Field! Don't mind if I do.
Inferno Punch!
Air pressure.
Do it!
Resonate
Do
with the
it!
earth.
In an instant! Impact Claw!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Blew away! Try harder! Not a chance! Crush!
Whirlwind snap.
Restore! Soaring Light Spear!
Fang blast.
Rising Falcon!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah. And the pummel
Try
is for
harder!
me.
Now!
Rip and tear.
Rising Falcon!
I'm on a roll now.
Raining Flash! Lightning Thrust! Okay, here I go! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Negative gate.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Sleep now.
With the earth.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
Demon Fang!
What a relief.
Heart requires
Now I'm in the
Demon
cooler.
Fang!
I can carve through armor.
Thunderblade!
That was a walk in the park.
Those enemies were just up your alley.
Couple quick punches and boom, finished.
Well, it was more than a couple.
opponent like this should be easy.
Demon Fang!
Lightning
The everlasting darkness! You're mine! Crush! Negative gate! Radiant Flash! Damn it! Eternal devastation! Lightning!
In here!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Raging Storm!
Here I come!
I've let you all down.
In a box. Forgive me. This is my fault.
Tempest!
Purge malevolence! Arcane
From beyond,
waterfall!
imbue this
Freeze
vanquished
Lancer!
soul
Dance in
with
the
love.
wind!
Resuscitation!
In here! Lord for the
Not done yet!
Another incantation ruined.
Demon Fang!
I can do this all day!
From beyond, here I come! Imbue this vanquished soul with
Guiding
blow away!
Supernova!
Eternal
being
devastation!
interrupted.
Arcane
Demon Fang!
waterfall!
I see you!
Sleep now!
Rage.
Begin!
Let's get you
Demon
all
Fang!
tucked away! Dance in the
This
wind!
one's all mine!
Sleep now! Lord for the
Run you
Skyline!
through!
Lightning
Demon
Bolt!
Fang! Try harder! My turn!
Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic fission!
Demon Fang!
Thunderblade!
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm on tap!
Arctic waterfall!
Soaring Light Spear!
Shield! I'll be saving this one!
Heal! Rising Falcon!
I'll finish you ready in the
Resonate with
wind.
the earth! Soaring Light Spear! On stop! Stop!
Thunder
Devastation!
Shield!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
What's this thing?
Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade!
Eater! Heal! Blow away!
Friend!
Blow away!
Arctic
Demon
waterfall!
Fang!
Sleep now! Get on in there with the others!
Heal! Blow away!
Photon Blast!
Its armor's too strong!
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Raining Flash! Lightning Thrust! Rising Falcon! I'll run you through! Try harder! My turn!
That frickin' does it!
Blow away! Eternal
The enemy
Devastation!
wields arts too.
Demon
You'll soon
Fang!
see about that!
Rising Weapon!
Blah, blah, blah,
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Tempest! Demon Fang!
Do it!
Double me! In an instant! Impact Claw!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Demon
use
Fang!
too much.
Crush! I'm up! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Divine
Demon Fang!
Hurricane! Do it! In
One!
Say!
Blow them away!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Solo dance!
This one's all mine!
Resonate with the earth!
Start up!
Hurricane!
Get ready!
Rising Falcon! Here I come!
Banana, let's go!
It's over! Demon Fang! Come one, come all!
I'm ready.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
And you succeeded!
Demon Fang!
I'll finish you here and now!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer! Begin!
Demon
Strike!
You're mine!
Crush!
Wind astral
Blow
energy!
away!
Elusive
Vanquish
deity!
darkness!
Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth!
Strike!
Stalagmite!
Eternal devastation!
I'm ready!
Blow away!
You hear it?
In an instant! Impact Claw!
Dance
On
into
your
wind!
shout! Demon Fang! Crush!
Photon blast!
You're mine!
Swallow dance!
Eternal devastation!
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you...
This will be a delicious
Fang!
piece of cake.
Thank you!
Not in your dreams.
You're mine!
Eagle assault!
Raining Slash! Be careful, everyone!
Using that lightning
This
attack.
one isn't normal!
Thunderblade.
Come and face me! Burn! You're mine!
You're mine!
Raining Slash! First devastation! Soaring Light Spear!
Photon blast. Lightning
I'll
attack.
run you through! Demon Fang!
Thunderblade.
Brit! Heal!
There you go. I feel like me.
Rising Falcon! Soaring Light Spear!
Elusive deity! I'm on!
Here I come!
Marlin
You're finished!
Eat this! Glimmer
Take this!
dragon!
It's over!
Sleep now.
Resonate with the
I'll be
earth!
saving this one.
Stalagmite!
Blah, blah, blah.
I'll tear you
That's it.
apart.
Tidal wave.
Rising Falcon! It's
You
over!
attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
I'll be... No complaints from me.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd...
No choice!
I'm on!
Photon
Talon storm!
Take this!
Here goes!
You're finished! Try harder! Now!
Our tower! Keep focus!
That freaking does it!
Vanquish
This
darkness!
should do it!
light.
Demon Fang!
Heal!
Eternal devastation!
Strike!
Blow away!
Straight to my
No
magic!
armor!
Stop me!
Vanquish darkness!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Take this!
Elusive deity!
You're finished!
Begin it!
Demon Fang! Eternal devastation! Eat dirt!
I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Now! Here I come!
Certainly not.
First up!
Begin!
In swirl!
Demon Fang! You're mine!
Catapult!
Eternal devastation! Demon
Armor
Fang!
won't save you! Can't get out of this!
I'm on it! You're mine!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Dragon shout!
Vanquish
Demon Fang!
darkness!
Heal!
Whew. Thank goodness we won.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Here goes!
Heal!
Thanks!
I'll take you
Just
all
don't
on!
mind if I do.
Blow away!
Blow away!
Raging Storm!
Raging Slash!
All right,
I'm nearly
it's
done for.
showtime!
Celestial
Hammer!
I'll tear you apart! Fall back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
Demon Fang!
I'll show you how
Demon
useful I can be.
Demon Fang!
Lightning Raging Cascade!
Air pressure!
Dance in the wind! Field!
Demon Fang!
Projectile!
To everlasting
Oh, magic is there!
Can't move!
Forgive me.
There!
This is my fault.
Vanquish darkness!
Dragon shout!
That did it!
Eagle assault!
Here I come!
Streak! Hold on to your arms!
Now I'm
Here
in
I
the
come!
groove. Catapult!
Demon Fang!
First strike!
Raging
Blow
Storm!
away! Eternal devastation!
Debut performance!
Now!
Hurricane!
Show me! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Demon Fang!
Stalagmite! It's time!
Demon Fang!
I'll finish you
Demon
right
Fang!
now! Crumble!
Demon Fang! It's on!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I'm even stronger than before.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah, just gotta buckle down.
That's the... Spirit.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
It's important to get your rest.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than...
Good night, everyone. All right, guys. Ready to go?
Did we really just spend that much money?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Eat this! Here comes a dragon shout! Elusive deity!
No further!
Talon hurricane! Inferno punch!
Here I come!
Begin!
Seal!
Demon Fang!
Get out there with the others!
Damn it! Demon Fang!
Lightning orb! Alright,
Demon Fang!
it's showtime!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Blow away!
Dynamite!
Light after raging cascade!
Demon Fang!
Sleep well.
Be still! Soaring Light Spear!
Heal! That's the spot!
Rising Falcon!
Lightning
Demon
orb!
Fang!
Up and
Excellent
out!
technique. How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any ideas.
Armor won't save you! Air pressure!
Raining Slash! Eternal Devastation! Eat dirt!
Stalagmite! Eagle
Demon
in the
Fang!
groove!
Great! Next! Demon Fang!
Benediction.
Tempest whirl!
Heal!
Thanks!
Raging cascade!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Arcane waterfall!
Here I come!
I'm the shoulder! Heal!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
courteous, aren't you?
Eternal devastation!
Photon Slash!
No further!
Raging Cascade!
Demon Fang!
Benediction
Power
light.
Blow away!
Dance in the wind!
In your death, Dorothy.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got it. What to make?
Demon Fang!
Marvelous! Arctic Waterfall!
Shattering the pieces!
Benediction
Dance
light.
in the wind! Hurricane! Field!
Crush!
I'll be saving this one!
Soaring Light Fist! I'm ready!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
On your knees.
Demon Fang!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open! Be my guest! Totally!
In an instant!
Impact Claw!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Eat this! Try harder! My turn!
Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Air thrust!
Demon Fang!
Light Astro!
Now! Demon Fang!
Now!
Totally!
In an instant!
Impact Claw!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my move!
I shall ensure you survive this.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
I can carve through armor! Here I go!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Eternal Devil, try harder! I'm on a roll now!
Here!
Soaring Light Spear!
Let's get you all tucked away!
The enemy
Now!
wields arcs too. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
This! Demon Fang!
Certainly not.
Eternal Devastation!
Let's go!
Demon Fang!
Seal!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Raging Cascade!
I'm on a roll now!
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of it!
Wow, someone's feeling lively!
Demon Fang! You're done! Elusive deity! Blow away!
Divine! Now!
Blow away! Demon Fang!
On a roll!
Heal! First strike! That freaking does it! Demon Fang! On your knees! No escape!
Raging Storm!
Raining Slash!
Celestial
Eternal
Attack!
Devastation! Do it!
I have no limits.
Demon Fang! Crush! Dragon Kill! Inferno Punch! Megasonic
Dance in
Thrust!
the wind!
Pierce! Catapult! Grit! Next! Instinct Shot! Be still! Mirage! Pierce!
Here goes!
Demon!
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on up.
Air Thrust!
I still got a ways to go.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Looks like some solid equipment. What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us?
Divine Street!
Raining Flash!
Heal!
Eternal Devastation! Demon Fang!
Like them!
Freaking Duncan! Demon Fang!
Captivity!
Crush!
Lightning Raging Cascade!
Heal!
Demon Fang!
In the wind!
Eternal Devastation!
I'll be standing through it!
Addiction light.
Steel Force! More where that came from! Raging Cascade!
Take this!
I'm just
In
getting
here!
started.
Eternal Devastation! Try harder!
More
My
for the
turn!
stockpile!
Here I come! Crush! Demon Fang!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friends!
One more time!
Imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation.
Thunder Field!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Arctic Waterfall! Sleep
Demon
now!
Fang!
Get on in there with the others!
Demon Fang!
Thunder Blade! One more time!
Take it. Benediction light.
Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Air
Benediction
thrust!
light.
Dance in the wind!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Talon Storm!
My pride was let down.
Catapult! Demon Fang!
Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade!
Deity.
Demon Fang!
Tornado drive.
Let's get you all tucked away! Not in your dreams!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Supernova!
Crush!
More where that came from!
Blew away!
Lightning Condemned!
sealed.
Thunder
Eat dirt!
Blade!
Talon Storm! Rising Falcon! Here I come! It's over!
Benediction
Demon
light.
Fang!
Tear you apart.
Blew away!
I can carve through armor.
This world!
Raining Slash!
Eat this!
Eternal Devastation!
Can't get out of this.
Talon
Watch
Blade!
this.
Raging Cascade!
Inferno punch. Begin.
Raining Slash!
Take this.
Dance
Benediction
in the
light.
wind! Air thrust!
I'm in your debt, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got it. What to make?
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon Flash!
Charge like that
Demon
could easily be
Fang!
fatal.
Do it! Just as well, I'm...
In an instant! Impact Block!
Can you
Take it. Does it hurt? Elusive deity.
Different from before.
It's about to come at us! Look sharp!
Demon Fang! It's on!
I'll be saving this one!
Heal.
Ardex,
Demon
come
Fang!
through!
I'm on it.
Ow!
Try harder!
I'm on it. Ready and rare.
Demon Fang! Demon
Resonate with the
Fang!
earth.
Pay for that!
On your knees. Air pressure. From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation.
Demon Fang!
It's time.
That's gonna
Demon
smart.
Fang! This should do it!
Astral energy!
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Demon Fang!
In here!
Rotating pile driver.
Demon Fang!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished
Ardex,
soul with
coming
love.
through.
Resuscitation.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
No! Can't end here!
Forgive me,
Why thanks,
my lordship. And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
Raging cascade!
Not done yet!
I've let you all down.
Okay, here I go.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul
Demon
with
Fang!
resuscitation.
Remaster Leonard! Alright, it's showtime! Hit!
Heal!
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
Resonate with the earth.
Dragon Shell!
Blow away!
Inferno Punch! First strike!
Wind astral energy!
Benediction light.
Dance in the wind! Must require complete focus! Dance in
Benediction
the
light.
wind!
That did it.
Heal! Dragon Shell! Glimmer Demon Fang! Eagle Demon Fang! In the groove! Tornado Drive!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Dragon Shell!
Eat dirt!
Heal! Demon Fang!
Mom,
Catapult!
Dad,
I couldn't make it in time.
Demon Fang!
Dust to dust!
Resuscitation.
Demon Fang!
I still got some fight left
Watch
in me.
it! Heal!
Here I come! Blow away!
Divine
Demon
strength!
Fang!
Catapult!
Raging cascade!
Here I come!
On your knees.
The finishing blow!
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
I'll take on that challenge!
Raging storm! More where that came from!
Demon Fang!
Celestial hammer!
Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth.
They're not playing around!
Demon
Being
Fang!
interrupted.
Earth malevolence! Arctic waterfall!
Benediction
Freeze
light.
lancer! Dance in the
Demon
wind!
Fang!
Air thrust!
Demon Fang!
Ow!
Resonate with the earth.
Stalagmite!
Here's
On
one
your
to
knees.
stay! Thunder
Rip and
blade!
tear! Air
Demon Fang!
I'll finish you here
Not
and
in
now!
your dreams!
Armor won't save you!
Photon dance in the wind!
Eat this!
Field!
Helen
Let's
Hurricane!
get you all tucked away!
This has a most
Alright,
peculiar
it's
taste.
showtime!
Elusive deity!
Raging
Getting pile
Let's get you all tucked away!
Watch this!
Take this! Now! While it's reeling!
My astral energy!
Let's tear him up!
Here I come!
What now?
Lightning Slash! Totally! In an instant!
Impact Cross!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay?
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of Water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry, it's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almadria? A victim?
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renin would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renins, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Dahnans such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Once we finish eating, we should get going.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Soaring light spear!
That's freaking
Raging Sword!
Swallow dance!
Celestial Hammer!
Captivity assault! I'll take you all off! Megasonic thrust! Pierce!
Light Astral Energy!
Eat dirt!
All back in
Near to Kisara! All yours, Kisara! Resonate with the earth!
Strike!
Stalagmite!
Demon Fang! My reach is even wider. Take this! Eat this!
Get on
Radiant
Tail
Strike!
Attack! Photon
Eagle
Blast!
Here I
Where
come!
did that came from?
You're finished!
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that.
Rising Falcon!
I'm on it.
Talon Strike!
Hey,
Shouldn't have
this
messed
one.
with me.
I'm on Demon Fang! Whirlwind
Radiant Storm! Alright!
You're mine!
I'm ready.
Showtime!
You're finished!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Resonate with the earth!
Certainly not.
That game!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Demon Fang!
Now!
Dohalim! Take! Blow them away! I'm impressed you managed to keep up. Don't patronize me. It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I owe you one!
First strike!
Resonate with
Divine
the earth! Take this!
Stalagmite!
Eternal
Your
Devastation!
reflexes will not serve you well here.
Crumble! Air pressure! Here I come!
Astral energy!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm on it! Take this!
Eagle Elusive deity! Rotating
Radiant
power!
Storm!
Demon Fang!
Light Astral
Demon
Energy!
You're
Fang!
really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still,
Eternal Devastation!
reassuring to have you around.
You're mine! Take this! First strike!
Elusive deity!
Blow away!
Rotating power! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
We finally made it.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Do... Halim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll, trust your judgment, Kisara.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Raining slap! On it! Demon Fang! I'll run you through!
That frickin' does it!
Here I come!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. I'm ready! Nope. Light burst forth!
Radiant Denison! You don't mess around.
Benediction.
Pull nothing back!
Inferno punch!
Now I can let
Dance in
loose.
the wind! Air thrust!
Blow away! Demon Fang!
Lightning condenser!
Eternal devastation! I'm on! Flaming
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that!
No escape!
I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Denison!
Take this!
Captivity!
Blow away! Catapult! Great! No choice. Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Eat this! Here!
Demon Fang!
This will come in
Blow
handy.
away! Crush! I'm not done! Demon Fang!
No further!
Take this!
Yes, you are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Dragon shout!
Elusive deity!
You're mine!
Deal.
Rotating pile
You're
driver!
finished!
I'm on
This
it!
will come in handy.
Hurricane!
Demon Fang! Burn!
Ready and raring!
Blow away!
Meanwhile, light burst forth!
Radiant Denison!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
through! Demon Fang!
On your knees.
I'll take you all on!
Now see what I can do!
Vanquish darkness!
With the
Stalagmite!
You're mine!
Devouring streak!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Flew away!
Here's another!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now! More for the
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
You're mine!
Pummeling to
We're
me!
cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them!
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Far enough!
Raining Slash! Eternal Devastation!
It must take guts to fight without
You
a weapon.
picked the wrong
I'm not
fight!
brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
No escape!
Do it!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Demon!
Tempest Swirl!
Attack time!
Celestial
Demon Fang!
Ice prison!
Here I come! Raining
Now you
Slash!
see what I can. Watch this!
Flew away!
See what happened there as you crossed me.
Demon
Shouldn't have
Fang!
done that. Blow
Eternal
away!
Devastation!
I think I'm getting stronger. Little
Demon
help!
Fang!
Nothing gets by me.
Here I come!
Not in your dreams!
Crush! Eternal Devastation!
Elusive deity!
Blah, 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 magic!
Inferno Punch! Try harder! Crush! Demon Fang!
Oh, back in their defense!
Raining Slash!
Glad you have your uses.
Demon Fang!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Raging cascade!
Inferno Punch! Take this!
Harsh malevolence! Blah, 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 magic!
I'm everlasting
Freeze
God!
and hurricane!
You're mine!
Negative gate!
Demon Fang!
Inferno punch! I'm ready!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Over so soon?
We've got all the ingredients for that recipe now!
Great! I'll let you cook them.
Wait, what?
Gotta break through!
They're surrounding us!
Demon Fang!
Attack time! Far enough! Tectonic
Elusive
punch!
deity!
Lightning orb! Dance in the
Raining
wind!
Slash!
I'll tear you
Benediction
apart!
light.
Photon
Heal.
blast!
First strike!
Bloody!
Try harder! Not a chance! Eternal Devastation!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Here! Megasonic Thrust! Lightning Thrust! Mirage! Megasonic Thrust! Here! Megasonic Thrust! Demon Pet!
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side, Gilbane.
You picked the wrong fight! Crush!
All in
Demon
all.
Pet!
Benediction light.
Take this! Heal! Storm! You're mine!
Talon Hurricane!
Mega Storm! Demon Fang!
Nothing gets by me.
You're mine!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Lightning condemned!
Benediction
Thunder
light.
blade!
Demon Fang!
Heal!
Try harder! Not a chance! Crush! Raining Slash!
Astrolite! Harsh malevolence!
Rising
Arcade!
Storm!
Waterfall! Freeze
Try
laser!
harder! Not a chance!
Dance
fast. This one's all law.
Gotta break through! No further! It's on!
Swallow Dare!
Raining Slash! Eternal Devastation! Demon Fang!
Let me free you of the
Raining Slash!
A new melody.
What would I do without
Blow
you?
away! Crush!
Heal.
What would I do without you?
Eat this.
Soaring Light Spin!
I guess you have your uses now and again.
Told ya. Lives are unstoppable.
Soaring Light
Shame you're not
Spin!
like that all the time.
Rising Falcon!
Freeze
Dazzle!
Lancer! Too much to
Take
handle?
this!
Dance in the wind! Seal! I'll be saving this one.
Be still!
I'll tear you apart. Resonate with the
Rising
earth.
Walker!
Decay.
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Thunder Field!
Demon Fang!
Malevolent!
Inferno Demon Fang!
Waterfall!
Demon Fang!
In here!
First strike!
Get on in there with the others! Tempest Whirl! Alright! It's time!
Here I come! Raining Slash!
You're done.
Demon Fang!
Talon Storm. Begin.
Here I
Raging
come!
Storm!
Take this.
Demon Fang!
Do it. Yes, I'm getting stronger.
Care to put that claim to the test?
I'd love to, but I got this thing.
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Haros.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
We should be able to cook here.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
What we have to do is simple. Just beat Volron and rescue Shion. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
Little help!
Can't get out of this! You're mine! Resonate with
Raging
the
storm!
ice! Crush! Stalagmite! Demon Fang! Come and face me! You're finished! Raining Strike!
Lightning Confetti!
Demon Fang! Storm! Take this!
Talon Hurricane!
Here I come!
Inferno Punch!
Eternal Devastation! Flew away! Take this!
Raging
You're
storm!
finished!
Talon Hurricane!
Puddle!
Rising Falcon!
Raging cascade!
Resonate with the earth! Storm! Stalagmite! You're mine! We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of us!
Whoa, someone's feeling lively!
Eternal Devastation! Demon Fang!
Raging cascade!
Crush!
In here!
Demon Fang!
Let's get you all over with!
I'm practically unstoppable.
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the front gate.
Ho! Are you Alphen and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganath Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it! That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space? Seems unlikely.
Huh?
Glory be to Gareth Harris. Glory be to Volron. Glory be to Gareth Harris. Glory be to Volron. Glory be
Hey!
to Gareth
You guys! What's going on?
Glory be to Gareth Harris. Glory be to Volron. Glory be to Gareth Harris.
What was that about? They were Danans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Faris Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danan slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
You...
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go? Shion. There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle, but...
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Volron is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Xion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it!
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.